The arena hums with anticipation, a charged atmosphere where every dribble echoes like a heartbeat and every movement feels like it could tilt the night. From the very first possession, Caitlin Clark commands attention, slipping into space with that effortless awareness that has already made her one of the most electrifying names in basketball. She rises, releases, and the three-pointer drops cleanly. No hesitation, no doubt, just pure rhythm. It's the kind of opening that sets a tone, a signal that something special is about to unfold. But basketball is never a one-note performance, and even as her next deep attempt clangs off the back iron, the story only deepens. The rebound battle intensifies, bodies colliding, hands fighting, and then the ball finds its way back into Clark's orbit. She pivots, scans, and threads a pass to her teammate, creating a moment that feels almost choreographed in its beauty. The finish is smooth, and the crowd responds, recognizing the artistry behind the play. As the game flows, Clark begins weaving through defenders like a storyteller building momentum. Her runner in the paint drops softly through the net, pushing her early tally upward and reinforcing the sense that she is locked in. But she isn't alone in this performance. Kelsey Mitchell enters the scene with her own burst of brilliance, slicing through the defense with speed and precision. She finishes through contact, earning an and-one that ignites both the bench and the fans. It's a reminder that this isn't a solo act. It's a dynamic collaboration, a backcourt synergy that keeps defenses guessing and constantly on edge. The presence of Aaliyah Boston looms large as well, even in moments when she isn't directly touching the ball. Her impact is felt in screens, positioning, and the subtle ways she anchors the team's structure. Together, these three form a kind of offensive triangle, a three-headed monster that combines shooting, slashing, and interior strength. Every possession becomes a puzzle for the opposing defense, one that rarely gets solved in time. Clark continues to orchestrate, working off screens, reading defenders, and finding teammates with pinpoint accuracy. When she kicks the ball out to Sophie Cunningham, the shot arcs high and drops cleanly, another deep three that sends a ripple of excitement through the arena. The pace quickens, the intensity builds, and suddenly it feels like every possession carries weight. Clark pushes the ball in transition, her vision turning fast breaks into scoring opportunities before the defense can even settle. Cunningham catches fire, knocking down shots in rapid succession, and the scoreboard begins to reflect the offensive explosion. Then comes another signature moment. Clark stepping into a three with confidence, her second of the night, pushing her into double digits. It's not just the points. It's the timing, the way each shot seems to arrive exactly when the team needs it most. Meanwhile, Mitchell keeps attacking, her creativity on full display as she scoops in a dazzling finish that leaves defenders grasping at air. The two guards feed off each other, their energy creating a rhythm that becomes almost impossible to disrupt. As the first half winds down, Clark drives through the lane and finishes with finesse, executing a perfect 2-for-1 scenario that highlights her basketball IQ. Mitchell answers with a buzzer-beating shot, a splash that punctuates the half and sends the crowd into a frenzy. It's a back-and-forth showcase of skill, determination, and flair, a game that feels alive with possibility. But the story doesn't stop there. The second half brings new challenges, moments where the opposing team surges and tests the resolve of the Indiana Fever. Down by a significant margin at one point, the pressure mounts, but Clark responds the way great players do, by taking control. She drains another deep three, her confidence unwavering, her presence steady. Each shot becomes a statement, each possession an opportunity to claw back momentum. Clark's scoring continues to climb as she mixes outside shooting with crafty finishes inside. A fadeaway here, a step back there, every move executed with precision. She reaches the 20-point mark and keeps going, her performance building into something unforgettable. Meanwhile, Mitchell begins to heat up in a way that only elite scorers can. Once one shot falls, another follows, and then another until it feels like she can't miss. The fourth quarter becomes Mitchell's stage. She dances with the ball, creating space with quick crossovers and sharp footwork. Her step-back jumper drops, then another, and suddenly she's unstoppable. She spins, drives, and finishes through defenders, adding an and one that brings the crowd to its feet. It's a dazzling display, a reminder of how dangerous she can be when she finds her rhythm. Clark, ever the playmaker, continues to contribute in every way possible. She rebounds, pushes the pace, and delivers passes that turn into easy baskets for her teammates. Her chemistry with Mitchell is undeniable, a seamless partnership that keeps the offense flowing. It's not just about individual brilliance. It's about connection, timing, and trust. As the game nears its conclusion, the Fever's offense reaches historic levels. They surpass the 100-point mark once again, extending a remarkable streak that speaks to their firepower and consistency. Records begin to fall, milestones are reached, and the team's identity becomes clearer with each passing minute. They are fast, fearless, and relentless, a group that thrives on energy and execution. Clark adds a final flourish with a beautiful spin move and finish, a play that encapsulates her style, creative, confident, and captivating. The scoreboard reflects a decisive victory, a 105-95 win that feels both hard-earned and exhilarating. The final buzzer sounds, and the players exchange hugs, their smiles reflecting the satisfaction of a job well done. In the post-game moments, the focus shifts to reflection. Mitchell speaks about resilience, about the mental toughness required to overcome challenges and stay focused. She acknowledges the importance of her teammates, especially Boston, whose absence in the second half tested the team's adaptability. Yet, through it all, the Fever found a way to respond, to